Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm doing great myself. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notified when new videos are uploaded. The story I'm going to use as an example today is originated from a Chinese source. However, the author is unknown. And I have seen this written in many other cultures and with a slight twist. However, it kind of focuses on it's all in the mind. It's all the mind game. And it goes like this. Many years ago, a Chinese girl named Lily married and moved in with her husband and mother-in-law. Back then, the traditional Chinese way was the daughter-in-law would be completely obedient to the mother-in-law, and there were a lot of cultures and traditions involved in the household that the daughter-in-law had to abide by. These two ladies, the young girl who is now the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law, just never hit it off. They just did not have a good start. They had very different personality. The daughter-in-law thought that the mom-in-law was very rude and too demanding, too aggressive, and then the mother-in-law thought the same of the daughter-in-law, that she's not just up to standard to be her daughter-in-law. Days, weeks, and months go by, and things were not even getting better, rather getting worse day by day. And this young lady, she just couldn't take it anymore. So she thought of a plan. However, she went to one of her father's friend who was a herbal doctor. And this person also treated this girl, Lily, as his own daughter. So she was very close to him. So she went to him for some guidance. So she went to this doctor and asked for help and directly told him, "Give me something. I just want to kill her. I can't take it anymore." And the doctor, who was obviously very wise, said, "Sure." So he goes back and brings her a bag full of different kind of herbs. And he told her that, "Look, I don't want you to get in trouble with anyone, because everyone knows you two don't get along. So just don't kill her just like that. Here are some herbs, and what this is going to do is this is going to slowly kill her. So every day you give her food, just add little bit of these herbs to the food. Before you do that though, so that nobody suspects that you are the reason or you killed your mother-in-law, you have to be very nice to her. And you have to basically abide by what she says. Make the environment such that nobody will suspect that you are the root cause of her death." Lily agreed, and this was a much less price to pay, that is acting nice and abiding for next few months to permanently get rid of her. She comes home. She started exactly what his doctor uncle told her, that be nice to your mother-in-law, give her nice food, and listen to her, and just be overly nice. And that's what she did. This went on day after day after day after day. The mother-in-law realized that, hey, she's not bad after all. So while Lily was changing and slowly poisoning her mother-in-law, the mother-in-law was also changing, that she is really a nice person. And this went on for months, and eventually Lily realized that my mother-in-law is really not a bad person either. And now she had that feel of guilty inside her that, oh my God, I'm about to kill her. So she goes back to the doctor, very upset, and tells him that, can we please undo this? Now that it's been few months, I find her not like my mother-in-law, but like my own mother, because she is so nice to me. What can I do? I feel so bad that I came up with this idea of killing her. And the doctor just smiled and said, "Don't you worry, Lily. Your mother-in-law is not dying. What I gave you, the herbs, they were actually very healthy. They're supposed to make her healthy from inside out. So go back home and live happily, and your mother-in-law is going to be fine." I noticed this story in various versions, in Indian, in Arabic, in American, that been told and or rewritten and just slightly changed. It kind of reminds that regardless of where we are from, certain human characters are universal to us humans, so it doesn't matter where you come from. At the same time, it also teaches us that by changing our thought process or attempting to change, it is also doable to have a very positive relationship, even with the most complicated one.